Semifinal brackets, we look at Snake Bite will go against Barefoot. The equalizer, the fast loser from the last round, will take on Taurus. Well, these jamborees offer a host of activities for not only the truck lover, but the entire family as well. To find out more, call or write the Special Events Promotion Company. Well, we know that Barefoot has an oil leak, but apparently Taurus has a problem. Let's go back trackside to Army Armstrong.
Gary, right now we're down in the pit area with the Taurus team, and they're trying to get their vehicle squared away. Motor's making horsepower, everything's going great. The problem is in the transmission or the drive assembly of the vehicle. They cannot get it in four-wheel drive right now. They said they made the previous run with two-wheel drives only. That's kind of dangerous in this sport, so they definitely want to get Eldon Depew back on all fours. Let's see if they can do it. Back to you, Gary.
Well, there's a look at Colt Cobra in Snakebite, who seems to improve every weekend. He now is a player, but look who he goes up against, the veteran Fred Schaefer out of the Illini state of Illinois. He didn't have too far to drive, just across the state of Indiana over to Ohio for this weekend's competition. The Barefoot Dodge, the Snakebite Ford coming at you.
You know, and they still cannot figure out where the oil's coming from on the Dodge. Oh, check this out. We're talking racing now.
Good side-by-side racing, but Barefoot and Fred Schaefer takes the victory. The truck continues to smoke. It is leaking oil. I don't know. That's a real gamble. I don't know if I'd be willing to take that gamble and lose about a $30,000 engine.
Yeah, but I know Fred Schaefer, maybe he doesn't have an oil leak. Maybe he just wants us to think he has an oil leak. Whatever, he's going to the final, and oil leak or not, that's what this game's all about.
Well, he just chopped off the head of the Snakebite, so that Ford is out of competition. The Dodge, the Mopower continues.
Fred, real quick, I know you're busy. The crew's thrashed and literally run around trying to get everything together. Final time you're going to be there. Is the truck 100%?
The truck's looking real good. We got a few little oil leaks, a couple little problems.
Can you get the first win for Dodge? I mean, these guys have been looking for a win for a long time. You could be it, and it could happen today.
If I can hit the right button in there, the motor's got the power. There's no doubt about that. We've seen that with fast time already.
Well, Fred Schaefer will be in the final against either Taurus, Eldon Depew, or David Morrison, equalizer. And still there is some question as to whether Taurus has four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive.
Okay, the track crew went back, and Jack Wellman told them, yeah, we got it all ready to go. Let's go racing. So that's the name of the game. We should have two trucks 100% right now. No, it's not there. Two-wheel drive only.
And the equalizer has a problem. Something has broken, perhaps in the drivetrain or the transmission of equalizer, and Taurus takes the victory. The walking wounded has made it to the finals.
Yeah, Lady Luck was walking on the right side of the track on this one. Let's watch it. You can see the rear wheel spinning only. Equalizer goes out. Now, bang, he shells the transmission. Eldon Depew stays cool, does what he has to do, and drives on into the final. So it's going to be Taurus against Barefoot in the final, Gary.
But we could have a controversy brewing. There is Jack Wellman Sr. He is irate. There is some talk that he may not be allowed to run the truck in the final. Let's listen.
You said the rule says competitive run. Right, guys? We can blast now through them.
Obviously, the officials are stating he cannot run safely with only two-wheel drive. We'll come back and figure this out. Welcome back to Columbus, Ohio, where Ford Trucks present the Penda four-wheel and off-road Jamboree Spring Nationals, a part of the B.F. Goodrich Performance Series.
Gary, right now, apparently they're going to let this truck go, but just a few minutes ago the discussion was still hot and heavy as to whether or not it was a safety factor. Barefoot driver says let them go. Meanwhile, Wellman's crew says I can run the truck. I've been running it all day long in two-wheel drive, but what's going on behind the scenes? Crew members trying to actually get it to go into four-wheel drive, so that's where we stand. A lot of controversy this afternoon for the final, Gary.
Well, it will be the oil leak in Barefoot, two-wheel drive in Taurus, but what's the real safety problem with two-wheel drive?
The rule of thumb is you need those front wheels to get you out of trouble. If the truck noses over to the front, you've got to have the front wheels pulling to pull the truck back out of a nose-down attitude. But we're going racing. It's final time. Everybody's watching the lights, Gary.
Barefoot says, come on, I'll take you on. Well, Barefoot gets the
Gary,
big jump,
you're not
and
going to believe
Barefoot
it.
will take the victory.
You're not going to believe it. I told you everybody was watching the lights. Fred Schaefer must have blinked because the word we're getting, Taurus will be the winner. Barefoot red-lighted. Look at the man from gloom to cheer real quick. Look at that.
Let's focus now on the lights. The officials say he red-lighted. He's been disqualified. Fred Schaefer said, no, I did not red light. I did not jump to start. But your winner, is Taurus and Eldon Depew.
Ellen, that had to be some of the coolest, smoothest moves I've ever seen.
Yeah, you know, you just can't ever count your chickens through their hatch, you know. I just patient it out and hope the other guy made mistakes. In this case, he did, and we came out number 1.
What a wild turn of events. Congratulations to Jack Willman, his son, Jack Jr., Eldon Depew, and the crew of Taurus as he wins it here in Columbus. For Army Armstrong, I'm Gary Lee. We'll see you next week on Trucks and Tractor Power. Now, here's news of an exciting video release from Diamond P Sports.
Here